One of the things that I learned throughout my college search process is how to take ownership of it. Parents, don't be more memorable than your students. I can't tell you how many times I've had meetings with families where the parents are the ones doing all the talking, and that's just not it. Students, you are the one applying to college, not your parents. So don't be afraid to take ownership over your admission process.
My biggest tip for the college application process is to start having the conversation about financial fit with your family as soon as possible. I remember when I was going through the college application process, I waited until later to have these conversations, and it made for a stressful decision. You can actually start applying as early as October 1st for the FAFSA and need-based financial aid. On top of that, many universities offer their own academic merit-based scholarships that you can apply for. You can even apply for scholarships through community-based organizations, nonprofits, and even corporations. The sooner that you consider financial fit, the easier this process will be for you.
We know there's a lot to keep track of in the college search and application process, and a lot of this will come through email. I know it can be stressful, but I just want to be honest about that. Email is how adults communicate, so I encourage you to try your best and check your email regularly. Whether that's keeping track of contact info, required materials, dates and deadlines, I encourage you to stay organized. I'm personally a spreadsheet person, but I trust you'll be able to find something that works for you. I think that can minimize stress in the future.
So when I was applying to college, I wish I'd been a little bit more strategic about which application type I used at each institution I applied to. I almost missed the deadline at my state institution because they called it priority instead of early action or something I was familiar with. So definitely do your research to figure out what is most advantageous for you at each college you apply to. At Tulane, for example, it's definitely better to apply early action or early decision versus regular decision, but that's not the case at every school. So definitely do your research to figure out what gives you the best chance at each school you apply to.